Blessings and welcome to my angel card reading for August 2012. We're in a phase right now where we've been feeding our soul's needs, or we've been craving to have our soul's needs fed and nurtured and to find answers and direction in our life. And I have a card here which says open your heart to love. Of course, Jesus there. And I was drawn to how Jesus was feeding the lamb some plants, and it really gave me the impression of the lamb being young and vulnerable, innocent and pure, just like when you are a baby or a young child, where we are at our most innocent. And then we have our journey through life and all sorts of things happen, and we yearn to go back to that sense of innocence. And we are being fed, and we are being guided to feed our own souls ourselves. And this is what we're in the process of doing. We have the butterfly there, which also represents freedom. And again, I have this analogy between when we were children and we were free, just running around, playing, burdenless. We didn't carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. And as I say that, I'm just going to pull this card here so that you can see what I'm talking about. I'm really analyzing what I'm saying with this lady here, this angel who is pregnant, and you can see she's not comfortable. She's very she feels like she's carrying all of this weight, and which we can analogize to burdens. So it actually says on the card here, let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. And I know we can all relate to being weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So all you need to do is say and affirm that those burdens are gone. I choose to no longer accept that reality in my life. I choose not to carry burdens or to see problems as burdens, but to know in my heart that there are solutions. So I feel like there's a play here between these two cards, which is building up for me right now, between the way we see things through either the ego, where everything is a burden and we have fear, versus the heart, where we're coming from a place of love and truth. And this is where we want to be. This is what we want to let go of. Which is really important. And I see behind the pregnant lady there is a gateway. And in that gateway is the freedom that we're all yearning to go to. Again, the butterfly. To go back or to go forwards into the future is kind of like going back to our past and our childhood, when we had innocence and peace in our lives. And peace is what we crave for. And peace comes from remembering that only love is real, which is probably one of the biggest lessons, if not the lesson for us to learn in this lifetime. And I have this card here which says that also, and we have the image of the dove. And if you visualize holding a dove in your hand and it representing everything that you want in your life, peace, wellness, simplicity, love, light, freedom, happiness. Really visualize this building up in this dove, and visualize the energy around it, and then let it go. Let it be free like a butterfly or a bird in the air, and watch it fly away. Also, through this letting go of our past and our worries and burdens, and choosing not to see them that way, it is a matter of us to choose what we want in our life and to choose how we see things. So now is a good time to have a bit of a life review. This means taking a bit of a inventory or making a list of all things in our life. I actually have a card for this right here, which we want to change, heal, release, improve, let go of anything that is not working for you, anything that is imbalanced. We are urged to now make a list of it, whether that's mentally or physically with a pen in your journal, and work on releasing them one at a time. I know that we've done a lot of work already, but it's important that we take charge of our own health, that we take charge of our own mind and emotions as much as we can. So the next card that I have here is about taking charge. And I'm going to pop that up here. Take charge of this situation. And there is such force in this card. And for me, this represents you saying, no, I'm putting my hand up. I'm not going to look at things the way that I used to. No, I'm not going to let these things happen. No, I'm not going to let certain people treat me this way. And to set boundaries for yourself, but also to take charge and to be in control. And so really coming from that place of power, which you have. You have all the power inside you. And we have here a card which is focus upon your strengths. And you have that strength inside you. You have that light inside you. And I think last month I talked about Uriel and that light. And again, I'm drawn to the light here. Also the light of my candle. And it's really a sign of the light that you have within yourself. And you can visualize that light in you growing and expanding outwards and out into your auric field. And then even further and further to the people around you, to your community and the world. Okay, which is a form of energy healing. So now I know why I got this card. It was my mystery card. Energy healing by Merlin, with Merlin. And I'm drawn to the center image again of the golden light, which is very, very powerful, has sacred meaning. We have the sun. And so it's really up to us to enact energy healing on ourselves and the planet, and we all have the power to do this. So I urge everybody now to take control of your life, take an inventory of your life, find the strengths that you have within you, and work to heal not only yourself but also your future directions. Put positive thinking into where you're heading, and also positivity and healing to other people. So it starts from you and then you work your way outwards. Also, just a little reminder to find the blessings in all that you have now, the blessings in your life, the blessings of the people, and blessings of situations and experiences, blessings in the things that you have. And when we focus on blessings and being grateful for what we have, and when we're coming from that place of light and positivity and gratitude, then that's when we are connected to God and Source. Okay, thank you for listening to my August reading, and I look forward to seeing what September holds.